right, kid, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You all set?
Yeah, I'm set.
I think we can. Everybody hear my co-host when she talks?
Hello, I am the co-host. Can you hear me when I talk?
Awesome, all right. So if I could get everybody who's going to be in round one up onto the stand up here and sit in front of one of these microphones so that we can hear you.
There are stairs over there. Yeah, there are stairs on them.
Overrated.
Yeah, stairs are for chumps.
Sure, man.
Okay. If you guys could just shift over a little bit this way. I promise it'll be important in a second and relevant in a second. Hey, everybody. Welcome to MAGFest Sunday. What is it, 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
It's almost over.
I'm so glad to see all you guys here after a wild night of Saturday partying.
I stayed at home.
You stayed. Okay. Well, that makes it gonna make you have a clear brain for this contest. My name is Dan. I am the champion king of all games forever, and I will be hosting the Pokédex game, which is a game show that me and my sweet little sister invented. I should probably introduce you. Guys, this is my co-host, the kid.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, no. Look. Hang on.
Now they're blind.
Yeah, they have a. They can't see without the glass. You hit a guy with
hit a guy
glasses.
with
Okay,
glasses.
we good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, for those of you who can't see, my host is on the other side of this box. All right, so like I said, my name is Dan. This is the kid. We are hosting the Pokédex Challenge, or game, if you can read better than I can. This is a game that we developed on stream, and it goes a little something like this. We're going to read an entry from the Pokédex, and then y'all, well, not y'all, but y'all are going to try and guess which Pokemon the Pokédex is referring to. You're going to get one guess per entry. We're going to have 3 Pokédex entries, and if you don't guess it, we will give you clues. And the clues could be something like, what generation is this Pokemon from? What type is it? We'll give you one of the types. If it has 2, you got to pick first or second. If it doesn't have a second type, I'll tell you that. It'll let you know what stage of evolution it is. And then we'll go to another Pokédex entry. So we'll read the entry. You get a chance to guess. If they get it right, they win. Well, they get a point. And then we'll move on to the next one. If they get it wrong, we'll give them a clue. We'll go to the second Pokédex entry, and they get to guess again. And we're going to do that for 3 Pokédex entries. And if they can't get it after that, I'll just have all you guys shout it out, because I'm sure that someone in the audience will know by that point. Exactly. You guys only get 1 chance to guess per entry, so you'll get 3 total guesses. And I think that's all the rules. Oh, and you do have to buzz in to answer, which I put little buzzer devices on your or on the table in front of you. We're just going to give that a quick test run right now. So if you guys could just buzz in real quick. Got player 1, player 2, player 3. There we go.
I thought it was going to make a sound.
Oh, no. We turned the volume off on that. It would have been really distracting.
It's true.
All right, so that works. So obviously you can't have a game show without prizes, and I'm pretty sure you guys can see all the fantastic plushies that are up on this table. The
Not me.
winner,
I'm not a prize.
not the one that talks, not the kid. The kid's not a prize. The kid's a host. Anyway, the winner of our round, we're gonna have 3 Pokemon per round. 3 Pokemon, 3 entries, 3 players, 3 prizes. First player gets to choose their prize from this lovely table. And then the second player gets to choose after them, and the third player gets to choose after them. So if you want to be first if you want the Pokemon that you really, really want. Or maybe you'll get lucky and they won't pick the one that you want. Who knows? All right, kid. Are we ready with the first Pokédex entry?
I think we're ready.
I think we're ready? All right, so
Are y'all
real quick,
ready?
if I could get a round of applause for all of our wonderful contestants. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention, right before we started, one of the staff came up and handed me all these mag points, so I'm going to be giving those away to the people who win, too. Not all of them, just one for the people who win. That would be wild, wouldn't it? All right, so our first Pokemon. My darling co-host, would you be so kind as to read the first entry?
It lives in the water and on land. It uses its long, sticky tongue to immobilize its opponents.
All right, there we go. So if you guys know the answer, feel free to buzz in right now. Player 2, do you actually know this one right off the top of your head?
I'm going to assume Lickitung.
You just lean into the mic so everyone can hear you.
I'm going to assume Lickitung.
It sounds like the microphone might not be on.
No, these aren't on, I don't think.
That
Wait,
one's on.
This one is, okay.
That one's on. That one's on.
I am going to assume Lickitung.
All right. Hey, kid, is it Lickitung?
I don't have my notes in front of me, Dan.
Oh, well, I have my notes in front of me, so I'm going to tell you. It is not Lickitung.
I knew it. Wasn't.
Player number 1.
Is it Polytoad?
Is it Politoad? You still don't have your notes. It's not Politoad. Player 3, you got a free chance to answer with nobody ahead of you. Do you know what this Pokemon might be?
Can I get a clue, please? Or do I have to wait for a clue?
Well, you can give us a guess right now. Player number 3.
I'm going to say Polyswag.
Polyswag.
Wait, no, Poliwag. Poliwag.
Oh, okay. That's a little different. It's neither of those. It's not Polyswag or Poliwag. And I'm glad you changed your answer at the last second. Okay. So it wasn't Lickitung. It wasn't
Swag.
Polyswag. It wasn't Polyswag. And you said Polytoad?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's neither of those. So real quick, you guys want a clue?
Yes.
All right, so I can tell you what generation it's from, what evolution stage it is,
Generation.
what type it is. You want to know what generation it's from?
I would like to.
Do I get the same one or a different
You guys can confer amongst yourselves, see if you can figure it out.
generation works?
Yeah.
Generation,
Yeah. So this is a Gen 5 Pokemon. This is from Black and White forward.
Oh, fuck. It's from black and white.
All righty. So, kid, if you'll give us the next clue, please.
I sure can, and now I have my notes in front of me, too.
I'm so proud of you.
On occasion, their cries are sublimely pleasing to the ear. Pokemon with larger lumps on their bodies can sing with a wider range of sounds.
How is this not Polytoad?
Player number 3.
Is it Palpitoad?
Is it Palpitoad? Guys, is it Palpitoad? It
It
is
is.
Palpitoad.
Yeah.
Very nice. That is the first Pokemon in our Pokédex contest today. So, player 3, you get a point for that. I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm very proud of you after that, honestly, frankly, a little bit embarrassing first shot.
You get a redemption round.
He tried his
You
best.
got. He's already on his redemption arc right now. All right, kid, let's go up to Pokemon number 2. What is the first entry for Pokemon number 2?
The first entry for Pokemon number 2. Its body is said to be harder than any kind of metal. A study has revealed that its body is hollow.
Ooh, player number 3, you buzzed in right away.
Is it Metagross?
Is it Metagross? You got your notes this time, right? Is it Metagross?
It is not
It's
Metagross.
not Metagross. It's a solid attempt, though. It is pretty much made entirely out of metal and supercomputers and magic and whatever Pokemon's got. Players 1 and 2, what do you got? You got something? You think you know what the answer is? Player 1?
Do you have Duraludon?
It's not Duraludon.
Okay.
But I
It
could
looks
see
hollow.
what it does look pretty
Looks like
hollow.
there's nothing
It looks like a
inside.
lot of people could live
Yes.
inside this giant skyscraper dragon. Player number 2.
Is it Kakuna once it uses Harden?
It's not Kakuna. Its body does not change into metal when it uses Harden. But that's
I appreciate the hustle.
All right. So it's none of those.
Is it Kakuna once it's used hardened several times?
No, but I appreciate the attempt. All right, so you guys didn't get it on the first entry. Let's see if we can get a clue for you guys. What kind of clue do you guys want?
I think generation.
What are our options again?
You guys could choose between the generation that it's from, what evolution stage it is, what type it is. And I'll give you one of the types if it is a dual type.
I would say generation.
Yeah,
me,
that'll narrow
You
it.
go for generation again? All right, so this Pokemon, hey kid, do you know Pokemon? Do you know what generation this Pokemon's from?
I do. This is a 3rd generation Pokemon.
This is Gen 3. This is Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and
Bleh.
forward.
And it's not Metagross.
And I guess technically Fire Red and Leaf Green now that I think about it.
Fire Leaf and Red Green.
All right, so what's our second entry?
Our second entry. This Pokemon's body is made of a strange material that is flexible enough to stretch and shrink, but also more durable than any metal.
That's kind of dope.
They're all kind of dope.
Ooh,
Dan.
look at them
They're
thinking
Pokemon.
real hard about this.
EXD not working.
Ooh.
I don't know. Gen 3 sucks.
Oh! Oh! Wow!
Fighting
Nine.
words, Red.
That is such a wild statement to make considering Scarlet and Violet happened and Sword and
I
Shield.
didn't say it was the only one that
Oh
sucked.
my god.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
You guys have any guesses at all? If not, we can just consider this a loss for all three of you and go on to the next entry and give you one more hint.
Is it Registeel?
Is it Reg? Well, you got to buzz in.
It is Registeel.
Apparently, it is Registeel.
I buzzed in after I gave my answer.
You sure did. Stop the timer. There we go. All right. Now we're on to our third Pokemon for this round. This is going to be the final round out of this one. Our player 1 has 1 point. Player 2 has 0 points. This could be a chance to make it a three-way tie. Player 3 has 1 point. Kid, pull up the next entry, please.
Its sense of smell is better than 100 million. It's 100 million times better than a human's. So even the faintest scent tells it about everything in the area. It's
Okay,
like it can see with its nose.
Player 1 buzzed in during the middle of that one. I have a feeling you know exactly who this Pokemon is. Player 1, what is this Pokemon?
Is it Slurpuff?
Is it Slurpuff?
It's
It's
Slurpuff.
Slurpuff! Player 1, congratulations. You got 2 out of the 3 Pokemon. That makes you the winner of our first round of the Pokédex Challenge. Feel free to choose any of these plushies up here on the table, and I will be giving you 5 mag points for your success. You can take whichever one you want, do whatever one you want with it. If you have this plushie at home already, feel free to throw it into the crowd if you want. Who wants a plushie? Yeah, see?
I would like to say thank you to all food-shaped Pokemon first. And I'm going to see who's the most chuckable.
Oh, there are so many chuckable Pokemon up here.
I believe Muna is the most chuckable thing on this table.
The weight on Cleffa is pretty good. You gonna throw Cleffa? Look at this monster who said that Gen 3 was garbage and is gonna throw a baby. Hey, congratulations on your free toy. Player 2, you got 1 point, so you can also pick a Pokemon from this table.
Is there anyone that's chuckable?
Let's see, we got a Muna right here that's pretty chuckable. Oh, you're going to throw that one into the crowd, too. Oh, wow, what a champion.
Which side is hyper?
Ooh, both sides are pretty damn hyper. Oh, here we go. Wow, mad scramble for Muna. Thank you very much, Player 2.
It's so hard that the paper tag came off.
Player 3, you got 0 points in this round, and I shouldn't give failure a reward, but I like your
Give
beard, I
failure
like
a
your face, I like
reward.
your energy. Feel free to choose a plushie from this table.
Do it. Give failure a reward.
Failure is how we learn. So we could say that you learned the most today.
I did. Embor looks very thrilled.
Oh, that one is very... Oh, he's a round boy. Oh, we're going to have 3 plushies into the audience? You could keep it if you wanted to. Wow, Embor spiked into the ground like a volleyball.
Well done, well done.
All right, so with the folks that I picked out for round 2, please come up to the table, stand, whatever you want to call this thing, the podium.
The hot seats.
Oh, the Church of the Olive Garden was here? Oh, we got some fellow congregants in the... Oh, God.
Okay.
Real quick, I love your cosplay. You look awesome.
Hello.
Can we get a round of applause for the Queen of Hyrule real quick? All right, welcome to round 2 of the Pokédex Challenge. Thank you to contestants in round 1. I love all of you.
I am buzzerless.
All right, kid, are you ready for round 2?
I sure am.
Champion Kings.
What's up?
I am buzzerless.
Oh, you're Oh, you took the phone. That was your phone.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
Apologies.
It's not your fault. It's their fault.
I mean, I could just hit the table.
Damn.
I do not recommend that.
The plushies will fall over.
If you guys could just hit the cancel button up here in the top corner and then hit player and then continue. And then if you would click on the thing that says Pokédex right there, we'll get you guys back into the game and then continue at the very bottom. You should be, you winner.
That's a little messed up.
I do feel a little bad about that now.
Mine's not saying. I think I timed it out.
Oh, hit the Pokédex right there.
I did, and then it doesn't say continue after Pokedex. So I think I did it too, like, 'cause I accidentally hit cancel. There we go.
There you go. All right, so now we got ourselves 3 players back in the game. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, now we're ready for Pokemon number 4. Round 2, level 1. Let's go. What is the first entry, kid?
The first entry. It stores poison in an internal poison sac and
Gross.
secretes that poison through its skin.
Ew.
If you touch this Pokemon, a tingling sensation follows.
That's disgusting.
It sure is.
It's
Dan.
Pikachu. Player number 1, you buzzed in. What is your guess?
Is it Croagunk?
Is it Croagunk? Do we know if it's Croagunk?
It is not Croagunk.
It's not Croagunk.
Fair.
Yeah, it is. Players 2 and 3 feel like buzzing in if you know the answer. If not, we can give you guys a hint and go on to the second Pokédex entry.
Yeah, I'll pass this round.
You're gonna
Pass this
All right.
round.
You don't
So,
even throw a wild guess out there?
you want to throw a wild guess out there? Anything
I took a
goes.
wild guess and was wrong.
Polyswag could be the Pokemon this time.
It could be Polyswag. You never know. It could be Peekaboo.
Is it Marini?
Is it Marini?
It is not
It's
Marini.
not Marini.
I'm trying to think of poison types because I'm terrible with like the later generations. So I'm stuck on the new.
That's totally fine.
It might not be a poison type at all.
It might not be a poison type at all. It might just spit poison.
That'd be messed up.
That would be messed up, but not impossible.
That's true. That is true. Like, y'all ever look at Phantom? Concerning.
Any thoughts?
No.
No? All right. So we're going to move on to the second entry. But first, would you guys like a clue?
Absolutely.
I know how my game show works.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
So
excited.
what do you guys think? I could let you know what generation it's from. I could let you know what evolution stage it is. I could let you know what was the last one, typing. One of the two, if it's got 2.
Generation.
Everyone wants to know what generation it's from. It's almost like knowing which game it came out in has a better chance of narrowing down which set of Pokemon it's from. Weird.
It is a Gen 8 Pokemon.
This is a Gen 8 Pokemon. That's what, Sword and Shield?
It sure is.
And Pokemon Gun?
I don't know Gen 8. Oh.
Yeah, Power World.
Pokemon Glow.
That did just happen, didn't it? Pal World just came out.
Charmander just pulled
Cannot
the
recommend it,
It's
though.
crazy, it's over.
All right, so what's the second Pokedex entry? You guys, it's from Gen 8. It's from Sword and Shield. And this.
It manipulates the chemical makeup of its poison to produce electricity.
Ooh, everyone in the
voltage
audience
is
knows.
Weak, but it can cause a tingling paralysis.
Player 2, you buzzed in real quick. What do you think it is?
Toxicity?
Is it Toxicity? Unfortunately, it is not Toxicity. Player 1, you buzzed in right after Player 2. What do you think?
Going to guess
Ooh, that's a little unfortunate, isn't it? All right, easy guys, easy guys. You got to let them guess. They're the ones on stage. Player 2, player 1, you still have a guess if you want to try.
I know. And I've already like info dumped. Gen 8.
Reasonable.
Is it electricity and poison?
'Cause I have to say the name, right? I can't be like, oh, it's
Yeah, you can't pull a polyswag on us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I keep dunking on polyswag. I have some Pokemon in Pokemon Go like Swagsire
I
and Swag
absolutely need to
Trio
name a Pokemon
and
Polyswag.
Swagonite. So like I can't really dunk that hard. Thoughts? Nothing?
No, 'cause I can't think of any of the
How about you, Wizard Hat?
Dying on the vine here.
Nothing?
Galar and Weezing.
Is it Galar and It is not
Not.
Galar's Weezing. That's a solid guess, though. I appreciate the attempt. Would you guys like a hint?
Yes.
I could let you know what evolution stage it is. I can let you know what one of its types is. What do you guys think? Evolution stage? All right, so this Pokemon is the basic form of its line. It evolves one time. It is the baby of the family. All right, so entry number 3.
It has no problem drinking dirty water.
Me either.
An organ inside its body filters such water into a poisonous liquid that is harmless to this Pokemon.
It's called a kidney. Big deal.
Yeah,
We all
have
got
one.
those, probably.
I hope so. We all have at least one.
At least one. Oh, player 2. Did you buzz in again and I wasn't looking?
Is it Toxel?
Is it? It is Toxel. There we go.
I just didn't know the name.
There we go. You almost had it with Toxtricity.
Yeah.
Very much appreciate it.
You're on the right track.
I don't know Gen 8. I didn't know its name.
That's okay. No one does.
All right. You ready for Pokemon number 2? Which Pokemon number 5? Because we put them in order of total Pokemon, not ones in the round.
We can adjust that for next year.
All right, kid. What is the first Pokédex entry on this Pokemon?
Strong impacts can knock it out of its shell. This Pokemon was born from mutated nanoparticles.
Again, same here. Big deal. Also, feel free to share your guesses with each other really quietly so that you can brag to your friends so that you totally got it right, and that way it's not just in your head and like, oh, I totally knew that one.
Because we totally believe you when it's just in your head.
Can you get a little closer to the mic, kid?
I'm
Oh, there you
almost
go.
eating the mic.
That's much better.
We are
Man,
doing
we
our
got
best.
we got 3 people with no guesses right now. Oh, player number 2.
Definitely not right. Stakataka.
Stakataka. It is not Stakataka, but I appreciate the thought. Player number 3, you have a guess.
Shelmet?
Shelmet. Oh, I really like Shelmet.
It
It
is
has that
not
cool
Shelmet,
trade evolution
Although I do love Shelmet.
because it's a bug.
It is a bug.
Yeah, they like bugs. It's not Shelmet. What about you, Wizard Hat?
Is it Shuckle?
Is it Shuckle?
It is not
Shuckle is not born from mutated nanoparticles.
Even though it is
in a
also a bug
shell.
and I love it.
You do not effle with Shuckle. I don't know.
All right, so none of y'all got that one on the first go. Would you like a hint? What hint would you like?
I'm thinking Genotype. What do you think?
Jen?
Yeah, I'm thinking that for the future we might just say, hey guys, I'm going to
Yeah,
give you a
maybe
hint. It's
just
going to be
narrows
the
it down.
generation because everyone goes for that one first. That's very fair. This Pokemon is from Gen 7, which I believe was Alola?
It sure was, Dan.
Yeah, Sun and
your
Moon,
favorite
Ultra
region?
Sun, Ultra Moon. What is our
That
second
is Dan's
entry?
favorite region.
Oh, there's too many of them, though. Well, no, 'cause
We got a second Pokedex entry out there?
I sure do.
Oh, there we go.
Although its outer shell is uncommonly durable, the shock of falling to the ground smashes the shell to smithereens.
Wow. Oh, player 2, you buzzed in super quick.
Is it Minior?
Is it Minior?
It is
It is Minior. Very nice. Player 2 on fire right now. We did have another Pokedex entry that was going to be the core form of Minior because it does technically have 2 Pokedex entries, one for each form. But good for you, player 2.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are we ready for 3/6?
Are we ready for 3/6? Player 2, you have a very solid lead right now. Player 1, player 3, you do have a chance to maintain the silver. All right, what is our next Pokemon?
During the day, this Pokemon basks in sunlight and sleeps peacefully. It wakes and moves around at night.
Oh, you had me until the end there.
What?
Oh, I also like to sleep during the sunlight and then not continue
true.
continue
That
to
is the thing.
sleep during the night. Player 2, you looks like you already buzzed in. What you got?
I did.
That's what I got here.
That's crazy. I don't
You like fidget tapping?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Purloin?
Purloin. It is not Purloin. What about you guys? You got anything? Oh, player 3, what do you think?
This is probably also wrong, but Sprigatito?
Sprigatito, not a bad choice considering it's a cat. It takes day naps. It is not Sprigatito.
Not
In
Sprigatito.
the anime, it's canon.
Yeah.
What about you, Wizard Hat?
Wizard Hat is thinking. And
Nothing? You got nothing? I thought you were good at this.
Clefairy?
Is it Clefairy? It's not Clefairy. We all know that Clefairy doesn't sleep. It waits. All right, guys. Would you like to know what generation this Pokemon's from? I'm not even going to bother asking you if you want the other hints at this point. This Pokemon is from Gen 7. We got ourselves another Alolan. All right, what's our second Pokédex entry for this one?
This Pokemon hates having its naps interrupted.
Mood.
It fires off beams using energy it gathers by bathing in the sun.
I don't do that. I do hate having my naps interrupted, though.
Dan wishes he could fire beams from the sun.
That would be pretty dope, I'm not going to lie. I bet my hair could probably photosynthesize into a solar beam.
It can't be, and I bet I know what you're about to ring.
Oh, player 2.
Is it Lurantis?
Is it Lurantis?
It is not
It's not Lurantis. Player 3, you buzzed in right after. What you got?
Komala?
Komala.
But he sleeps all the
But he sleeps
It
all the
is
time.
not
Komala doesn't
Komala.
actually ever wake up.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Nice try, though. Oh, Komala's the log. That's right.
What part of Swabafet? Is it the tail?
It's the tail.
Oh. Oh,
so it is just
whoa! I should have put this kid up here.
Nicely done.
Solid Pokedex knowledge. I appreciate you.
Is he in round 3?
He's not. I will come and give you a high five if you want. Oh, you were. I didn't even see that. You're giving that little kid a high
I
five.
went to the other side of the box so I could wave at our lovely participant.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll
You
make
got
sure
anything,
get a
my
proper
dude?
High five later.
I don't.
You don't. All right. So, how would you guys like another hint? Would you like to know its typing, or would you like to know what stage it is?
I say type.
Yeah, type.
Oh, they're actually going for the type answer this time. That's wild.
Ooh, mixing it up.
Yeah. Oh, hold still, Glaceon.
Too many Pokemon go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost all of them.
Pokemon, go home and sleep.
All right. So this Pokemon is a grass type.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Shock.
Shocker.
All
No,
right.
that's
What's the
electric types.
third Pokedex entry?
Many trainers give. Oh.
Oh, you did it again! No!
Self-destructs. I worked so hard to edit all of these. Oh God, I pulled a Mothim.
Why? I thought you were on top of this.
Yo, I think I know this one.
I would like to apologize to everyone on the planet. for
That's
what I have
incredible.
done. Ah.
All right, I'm taking a point away from the kid.
Oh God.
So does anybody have a guess on what this Pokemon might be?
It's
Is it
Pikachu.
Fomantis?
No, it's actually Jigglypuff as seen from above. Yay!
Oh, amazing. Absolutely incredible. All right, so at the end of round 3 for round 2, our player 2 is the winner. Feel free to take your prize. And also this little plasticky thingy that's worth money. So those are mag points. You can use those in the vendor area, and it works basically just like cash.
We do like cash.
Are you gonna yeet another Pokemon into the crowd? Oh, you're just gonna go right down the line. Okay. Oh, ribbit.
Oh, you almost hit the
All
chandelier.
right. Good job, my dude. Player 2, you got second. Or no, you're player 2. Player 3, you got second place. Feel free to choose a Pokemon and do whatever you want with it. You don't have to yeet it into the crowd.
So I'm gonna break this chain.
Oh my god.
It's for the people, okay? The princess declares it, but I'm taking Shinx.
Yeah, that's valid. That's totally valid.
That's fair.
All right. Player number 1, you didn't get any points, but you did put up a valiant attempt. Would you like a plushie as well?
Well, I really do like this Rockruff.
Yeah.
But I also don't have room in my forum.
Oh, who's going long for the dog?
Yeah, who wants the dog?
Please don't kill the dog.
We don't want to have to update our Does the Dog Die page for this panel.
All right. Thank you to our contestants from round 2. Now, if I could get the folks that I pulled for round 3 to please come up to the stand. Have a seat wherever you like. There's a big red button in front of you.
Pay
Feel
no
free to
attention to the
press
kid
it whenever
behind
you
the
want.
kid.
Just know that if you press it, you will be forced to guess, and that will be your guess for the round.
So it's not a big red button that should never, ever, ever be pressed.
You definitely want to press this button sometimes.
You're going to want to press this button eventually.
If the microphone, just bring it a little bit closer to you, that way give that a shot. All right, all right. Are we ready for the first round of oh, hey kid, how you doing?
Hello.
You good?
In addition to pulling a Motham on the previous Dex entry, I also forgot to do my stretches this morning.
Oh. So it turns out that even puppets need yoga.
It's true. Please always do stretches. It's good for all of your bits.
That's our PSA for the day, all right? Okay. First Pokemon of round 3. What you got for me, kid?
Due to their memories of when they once lived on land, pods of them will very rarely wash up on shore.
Ooh. Interesting. And apparently very stump-worthy.
Very interesting. They're so caught up in the
guess.
glory.
Player
of
number
this
1, you have a
Pokemon.
guess. Oh, I love your shirt. That's super cool. Oh,
My
yeah.
eyes don't work. What does the shirt say?
It's not a trick. It's not a trick.
I'll go for Whalmer. Since it's
Whalmer. You
pods.
think it's Whalmer. Oh, because of the pod
'Cause
thing.
the pod thing.
That
That's
makes a
really-
lot
that's
of
really all I
sense.
got. Or I have one other guess, but you know.
Well, luckily for you, you got it right on number 1. It is, in fact, Whalmer. Look at that. Shot from the hip. Oh, you got the old art for it. That's really cool. Look at that good round sun.
Good round fella.
They're whales. They swim in pods. That's the plural.
That
That's
is
the
thing
group.
that they do.
I didn't know
Yeah, nice use of context clues.
Either that or it was a dolphin.
pods on their body. They're like
Finny's
No, but I see where you're going with that.
I went the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's why they got the point and you didn't. Okay. Pokemon number 2/8.
A touch from anyone except a known friend sends it into a surging frenzy.
Mood.
It's an incredibly dangerous Pokemon.
So how many people also get surges of frenzy when touched by somebody that's not your friend?
I mean,
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Ooh, player number 1.
Vigoroth.
Vigoroth. Is it Vigoroth?
It's a
It is
guess.
not Vigoroth. But I appreciate that you went for it, even though you were wrong.
They get angry.
They do get
They
angry.
do
Well,
get
yeah,
angry.
they get angry. They're just hyped up.
I can
Player number 2.
It's a guess, but Primate.
Primeape. That's see, when you said Vigoroth, I was thinking, oh yeah, kind of like Primeape. It's not Primeape. That guy's just angry all the time. So much so that it dies from it.
It sure does.
You're right.
That is canon.
What about you, player 3? You thinking of something?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think if I remember their name.
Oh, that would be very important for
It
this.
definitely helps to know the name of the Pokemon you're trying to name.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go with the pincushion Pikmina Pinchikachu.
Pinchikachu.
It is not Pikachu.
It's not Pinchikachu.
No, the
Pinkerchin?
yeah.
It's not that
Pinkerchin
either.
either.
Thank you.
Is it Polyswag?
It's Polyswag.
All right, it is none of those. Y'all all got that one wrong, which means we're
Even
going to go for
me.
another entry. Oh, yeah, you also got that one
Yeah,
wrong.
because I said Polyswag.
Yeah. Would you guys like to know a hint about this Pokemon?
Yes, we
Yes.
would.
What hint would you like?
Oh, you know what hint we want.
Yeah. Why even ask at this
I would
point?
like to
Narrow it
see
down
an
one area.
outline of this Pokemon on the screen.
That
Oh,
would be
you want us to play Who's That Pokemon? You're in the wrong room.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
So they want to know what generation this Pokemon is from. I'm curious, does anyone out here already know what this Pokemon is, or at least think they know? Okay, so it's from Gen 7. Again, yeah. It's weird, because, like, Wailmer was the last one. That was Gen 3. We didn't even need a hint for that. But this one's also from Alola.
You guys need to play the newer games.
Yeah,
it
you
seems.
guys need to play more Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon are delightful. You should absolutely play them.
All right, what is our second Pokédex entry?
Check your buzzer.
Oh,
Despite
player 3. Player 3 already has an entry.
Oh.
Do you want to just read it anyway, just so that?
Despite its adorable appearance, when it gets angry and flails about, its arms and legs could knock a pro wrestler sprawling.
All right, player 3, you cheater.
Is it Beware?
Is it Beware?
It is not.
It's
Beware.
not Beware. Players 1 and 2, you got a free shot. Sort of. Well, there's.
You went.
You want to buzz in?
I guess I'll buzz in.
All right, player 1, what do you
Guess
think?
okay. I'll go for Stuffle.
Is it Stuffle, the baby version of the
It is
wrong answer?
Stuffle.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Good stuff. That's 2 for you. All right.
First, first.
All right. So now we're on Pokemon 9/3. I promise this one isn't a Gen 7 Pokemon.
Oh.
Or
I'll just
is
tell
it?
you, it's not.
It chases down prey in a pack of around 10. They defeat foes with perfectly coordinated teamwork.
Ooh, player 2, you knew that one.
Puchiana.
Is it Poochyena?
It is not Poochyena.
It's not Poochyena. Players 1 and 3, you do have a chance to buzz in. Is this one Pikachu?
Please ignore me accidentally slapping the
I would say
microphone with the corner
Rockruff,
of
but
my
yeah,
glasses.
this is no more Alolan Pokemon.
I'm
Player 2, you're
thinking.
kicking yourself, aren't you? You know what it is, don't you?
I bet at least one person in the room already
I bet
knows
at least
what it is.
I bet this Pokemon is at least one person's favorite Pokemon in this room. Whose
Ooh.
whose favorite Pokemon is this Pokemon? It's not Polyswag. It's a real Pokemon. Nothing? You guys,
I
nothing?
mean, I could throw some guesses, but like, I don't think it'd be.
You could do. I mean, you haven't guessed this round, so feel free.
That is a lot.
What's it? Keep going for Gen 3 Pokemon. I don't know why. Zangoose.
You think it's Zangoose? Is it Zangoose?
It is not Zangoose.
It's not
think so.
Zangoose. How about you,
But I feel
player
like it
3?
was
Do you have a
Zangoose.
guess?
What is it? Rowlet?
It's is it right?
It is not Rowlet.
Is it Rowlet? I get it, Steve Harvey. I get it now. So it's not Rowlet. Would you guys like a hint?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like the usual hint?
Yes.
Okay,
Gen
so this
7 isn't a
it's Gen 3. You were right. It is a Gen 3 Pokemon. All right, so player 2,
Player, you want me to at least like pull up the thing first?
Yeah, do you want us to pretend that you don't already know the answer and
Yeah,
give
don't pull a me.
Yeah.
let-
All right,
for
read
the sake
read
of
entry number
learning,
2.
Who doesn't love learning? I'm going to read the entry anyway, even though I know you know what it is. They travel and act as a pack in the wild. The memory of its life in the wild compels the Pokemon to obey only those trainers that it recognizes to possess superior skill.
So if you beat this Pokemon in an arm wrestling contest, it will be your best friend forever.
It's a shonen character.
Player 2, you appear to know what this Pokemon is.
I think. I hope.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Zigzagoon?
Is it Zigzagoon?
It is not.
It is
Zigzagoon.
not Zigzagoon.
Oh, you tried. I appreciate the attempt. Zigzagoon only recognized true strength.
All right, player 1, player 3. Do you guys have any guesses at all?
No, but I'm just sitting
we
here
get
going like,
another-
why the hell did I say Rowlet?
I also want to know why you said
How late were you
Rowlet.
awake last night?
Not as late as the night before.
Oh boy.
Are
Remember, kids,
those
sleep is
sunglasses hiding
important.
anything?
Yeah, day drinking.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're honest about it.
Is it Poochyena? I could say Mighty Anna.
You think it's Mighty Anna. Is it Mighty Anna?
It is Mighty
It
Anna.
is Mighty Anna!
No!
You tried, buddy. I thought that when you said Poochyena, I said it was wrong, that your next guess was going to be Mighty Anna.
No.
Yeah, I thought you were about to
Just
guess
like my
Mighty
next
Anna.
guess
I
after
thought
Beware
so.
was going to be Stuffle, but I didn't get that chance.
I thought when they evolved, they just like go off on their own. Lone wolf.
So, with a runaway victory, 3 out of 3, our winner for the 3rd round is player number 1. Would you like a Pokemon plushie?
I would.
Which Pokemon plushie would you like? Feel free to grab any single one of them.
Is that a Minchino I see over there?
It might
I
be.
would like the
You want
Minchino.
this? You want this little guy?
I had a pet chinchilla too.
Oh, you had a pet chinchilla?
I did.
Well, now you have a pet plushie Minchino and $5. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you had fun. Player 2, you tried real hard,
Thank you.
but you didn't get any points.
No.
But you didn't say Rowlet, so I'm going to let you pick second.
Yeah!
Yo.
Sup, player 3?
Sup?
So I'm just really curious at this point.
You said no more Gen 7.
I didn't say no more Gen 7. I said that it wasn't a Gen 7 Pokemon. And then you said a Gen 7 Pokemon.
You sure did.
You did
Rowlet
that.
is, in fact, a
I
Gen
want to
7
give player
Pokemon.
2 the opportunity to pick their plushie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm going to tell you a thing
Oh,
that influenced my answer.
I really want to know why you picked Rowlet.
Like, of all the things.
Oh, 3
Good
cheers for
choice, good choice.
Sylveon. All right, player 3, real quick. Player 3, I gotta know. It hunts in a pack of 10 Rowlets. We got ourselves like
I do not see the issue with thinking that, okay?
got ourselves a
Clearly, you've never played a Pokemon Go Community Day.
It's this big reverse flying bowling situation. These 10 Borbs flying at you.
So the secret is, I'm really bad at lip reading. And someone in the audience might have been trying to help me with the
So did someone in the audience say Growlithe? No. Did someone in the audience say
I honestly
Polys?
think they said Zigzagoon, and I'm that bad at lip reading.
I can confirm that someone on stage said Zigzagoon.
Right, but that was after like when they said it, I was like, oh, that's what the person might have been mouthing.
Gotcha,
I saw the look
gotcha.
of disappointment on their face.
All right. Player 3, you tried.
I thank you.
Would you like a plushie?
I would.
You could have a plushie.
There's no blob of milk over there, is there?
No.
Okay.
Aww. Okay. So, that was 3 solid rounds, I think. What do you think, kid?
It sure was.
You think we got time for one more round?
I think we do. I think we have time for one more round.
So we got time for one more round. And I didn't pick 3 people for one more round. So I'm going to run around the audience real quick, and I'm going to pull 3 people. Hey, kid, you want to point in a direction and tell me where to go?
That way.
That way. Okay.
That. A little more to the left. My left or your left? Yes. Stop. Wait, this room has walls? Okay. Towards you or away from you? Towards me. Okay, say when to stop. Stop. Okay. My right or your left? Yes. Stop. Pay no attention to the kid beneath the kid. Left. I don't, there's a microphone. I don't need to shout.
I did not expect that.
That was awesome. All right. Hey, little buddy. All right, so who's got money on Ash Ketchum Jr. over here to win?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I like Pokemon, okay?
You really like Pokemon?
Yeah.
You're in the right place. We
I
all...
was the one who said that Kamala.
Yeah, that's why we brought you up here.
2 hours.
That's why we brought you up here, because you totally beat me at my own game. All right. Final round. Well, no, we got 3 Pokemon, but final group of 3. All right. Kid, give us the first entry in this new Pokemon.
It is said to live 10,000 years. Its furry tail is popular as a symbol of longevity.
Ooh. 10,000 year. Player 3.
Ninetales?
Ninetales. You think it's Ninetales? What do you think, kid?
It is not nine.
It's not
tails.
Ninetales, but I appreciate the attempt.
It's a good thought.
Player 1, player 2, feel free to buzz in if you think you know the answer. If not, we could continue and get a hint if you want. Ooh, player number 2.
I know this is not correct, but I just want to say Stun Tank because it sounds funny in my head.
Skunk Tank is said to live 10,000 years.
I sure hope not.
Honestly terrifying. No, it is not that.
Yeah,
but I know which plushie you're picking later. What about you, little buddy? You got an answer? You get a free shot at this. Nobody else can get in your way.
Maybe like Greedent?
Greedent?
Because I know it has a really
Oh,
bushy
it does
tail.
have a really big tail. It is not Greedent, though.
Okay.
All right. Solid attempt, though. I appreciate 2 out of the 3 guesses.
All right.
All right. Do you guys want a hint?
Yes. What's the gen?
Would you like the regular hint?
Sure.
Oh, no.
No? What hint would you like?
Ooh, mixing it up.
What do you think?
I actually went stage of evolution.
Oh, that's a good idea because a couple of people have already gotten tripped up by that. What do you guys think? You want to go with the evolution stage?
Sure.
Okay, this Pokemon is in the middle of 3. It is the second stage. It has evolved one time. It will evolve again. Be cautioned. What is our second clue?
It cleverly controls its furry ears and tail to maintain its balance while swimming.
Oh, it's a swimming Pokemon. Okay.
Unlike Skuntank.
Well, hang on. I bet Skuntank can swim.
I don't want Skuntank to be in any water source near me.
That's rude. Skunks can swim. They don't just constantly exude nonsense like muck.
Skunks do not, but Skuntanks do.
Player number 3.
Vaporeon? Oh.
It is not Vaporeon, but did you
I
know?
forgot the hint. I forgot it for a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's not?
It's not Vaporeon.
It's not Vaporeon.
Because, I don't know if you know this, but Vaporeon does not evolve.
It doesn't.
It is in the second stage, though.
It is in the second stage, you're right.
It's got me on technicality.
He did, in fact, say that it will evolve again.
Player 1, player 2, what are you guys thinking?
I wish there was a Mega Vaporeon. That'd be pretty cool.
Another. You think you need one more dex entry? We do have one more dex entry. What about you, player 2?
I'm not getting this one.
Okay. Would you guys like another hint? I can tell you what its type is. I can tell you what generation it's from.
I'll take the generation.
Yeah? All right. So this is a Gen 1er. One of the OGs. All right. Last entry.
When tapped, this Pokemon will pull in its head, but its tail will still stick out a little bit.
Ooh. Okay. You don't know this one? That's okay. There's still 2 more Pokemon. It is from the first 150. You're right.
Were you a Gen 1 person? Was that your first game?
Well, yeah, I would count
Don't
Mew
forget
as
to
part
buzz
of
in
the
before you
first gen.
guess.
Right. So yeah. Player number 3.
I know this isn't right. Dragonair?
Dragonair.
It is
The
not
big noodle
Dragonair.
Pokemon.
Not a furry tail, but...
Not a fluffy tail.
And not Dragonair.
It's not Dragonair. Player 1, player 2, what do you guys think?
Oh God, I cannot think of any middle evolution.
Nothing?
Generation 1.
Nothing.
Somehow.
You guys got
Every
nothing?
Pokemon in Generation 1 only evolves once.
Yeah, who knew? It's something crazy.
Oh. What? You think you know? Yep. Yeah.
It sure is.
Well, if none of you know the answer, I think we're going to reveal it. But I think everyone in the audience knows the answer.
I assume so.
It's Polyswit. No. Kid, I think we got our first no winner for a round. What is this Pokemon?
Oh wow.
That's
It pulls in its head.
But that's a furry tail.
That's a fluffy tail, apparently.
That is what Ken Sugimori considers to be a fluffy tail.
Yeah, weird, right?
I counted out immediately because I assumed like, oh, it's a reptile. It can't like do anything.
Yeah, War Turtle can do so much. Apparently, it can live for 10,000 years.
And then its tail is a symbol of longevity.
All right, we're starting to go into our little bit of a speed round. So, next Pokemon.
Speed round.
All right, here we go.
This Pokemon appears just before someone passes away, so it's feared as an emissary of death.
Ooh. Player number 3.
Haunter?
Is it Haunter? It is not Haunter. Player number 1. You're speaking to the microphone. Everybody hear your right answer.
I think it's like Chandelure. Like
Chandelure.
Yeah,
You think it's Chandelure.
Yeah.
What do you think, kid?
It is not
It's
Chandelure.
not Chandelure. Player number 2.
My best guess right now is Absol because I know that.
It shows up before natural disasters, not before people
not
die. But
Absol.
it's not Absol, but good attempt. Do you guys want a hint?
Yes.
What hint would you like? What hint would you like?
Gen.
You want to know what gen it's from?
Yeah.
This is a Gen 5 Pokemon.
What games are those?
That's black and white and black 2 and white 2. Hang on a second, buddy. Hang on. Okay, player 3, do you already know the answer?
Yeah, I think this is the wrong gen. Spirit Bomb?
Spirit Bomb. Oh, Spirit Bomb.
In fact, a Dragon Ball Z move.
It's Spiritomb.
It's not Spiritomb. Nice try. Spirit Bomb, which evolves from Polyswag. All right, give us our second Pokédex entry, please,
The
kid.
spirits it absorbs fuel its baleful fire. It hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on.
Gross, that's terrifying. What?
Sure is.
You gonna buzz in? Oh, player 2 already buzzed in. What do you think?
Is it oh god, is it like Lantern, the middle stage?
Lantern, which I believe is an electric water type that looks like a fish.
Lantern is in fact an electric water
It is
type from
not
Gen 2.
Lantern.
I spoke war.
Nice try.
I had a Pokemon.
Player 1, I think you know what this Pokemon is. What do you think? You got a chance. What you got?
Follow your heart.
You got this.
Follow your heart.
It's
It's
not
not Chandelure.
It's not Spirit Bomb.
Then Chandelier.
Chandelier's not a Pokemon. I'll give you another chance.
What's the one before Chandelier?
The one before Chandelure. What do you think, kid? Do we count that? Oh,
Let's-
everyone
I
says we
think
count that?
the crowd
All
has
right,
decided
so I'll
for
tell
you.
you right now, the one that you're thinking of, the one that comes before Chandelure is called Lampent,
That's the name.
which is the answer.
Come on.
There you go.
I knew it was one of
You knew when you said Chandelure, I was really impressed because
My mind,
that was a
Lantern
good.
one of those
It's a good answer.
My thought process was that I knew it was a lantern. I know there was a Pokemon called Lantern. I put two and two
Yep.
together.
And God
Nailed it,
seven.
and you were wrong. Yeah. All right, we got one more Pokemon for this round. All right, last Pokemon, last entry. Well, first entry.
The soles of its feet are covered by countless tiny hooks, enabling it to walk on walls and ceilings.
Weird. Player number 1.
No, I didn't buzz, actually.
Oh, I thought I saw you buzz. Fake buzz. Oh, I've been tricked.
Fake buzz.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm hearing some mutterings from the contestants as they're thinking it out, and they're saying some interesting things.
Something S or something, I think.
Are
It
you
does
thinking
start
of
with a letter of the
Spider-Man?
alphabet.
Are you thinking of Spider-Man?
Are you thinking of
I
Spider-Man?
think you're thinking of Spider-Man.
Everyone's favorite Pokemon, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's my favorite
It's one
Pokemon.
of
Player number 3.
Greninja?
Is it Greninja?
It is not
It's
Greninja.
not Greninja.
I don't think it's Spider Pig, but it does.
What do you
evolve
guys
from
think?
Spirit Bomb.
We're starting to run out of time, so if you don't have a guess, we're gonna go.
I don't have a guess.
No.
Do you have any more Dex entries?
We do have 2 more Dex entries, but do you have a guess? Yes. No. No. Okay. Do you want a hint? What hint would you like?
Jen.
What gen?
Yeah, Jen.
This is a Gen 3 Pokemon. Our first winner's favorite generation. All right. Second Pokédex entry, please.
This Pokemon is cool, calm, and collected. It never panics under any situation. If a bigger foe were to glare at this Pokemon, it would glare right back without conceding an inch of ground.
Nice. What a boss.
Man, Polyswag is cool.
Polyswag is cool.
And calm and collected.
This might be my favorite new Pokemon.
Even
Game
more than
Freak hire this
Heatran?
guy. Anything? You guys got any guesses at all?
I don't know. Wait.
Oh.
Maybe Poliwhirl.
You think it's Poliwhirl? That Poliwrath?
Yeah,
You think it's Poliwrath? It is not
Not
Poliwrath.
Poliwrath.
How about you guys? You got any other guesses? All right, would you like another hint?
Yes.
What would you like to know? Type, evolution
Type.
stage?
I really want to know the type.
Yeah? This is a grass type Pokemon.
Oh.
All right, third entry. Let's make it quick.
It quickly scales even vertical walls. It senses humidity with its tail to predict the next day's weather.
Player number 2.
Is it Sceptile?
Is it Sceptile? It's
It is
not
not
Sceptile.
Sceptile.
Player number 1, you have an answer? You look like you might have an answer. Player number 3, you have an answer?
Trying to remember what it is. Yeah, I can't remember.
What Sceptile evolves into?
Sceptile doesn't evolve.
Sceptile
Well, no,
evolves.
hang on.
Mega
Before you guys
Sceptile.
get me, I know Sceptile Mega evolves.
Sceptile.
It's not Mega Sceptile. What about you, little buddy? You got one last shot at a guess. If it makes you feel any better, you've already won this round.
I feel it.
I can visualize it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117
Dan, are you cheating?
I am not cheating because I'm not playing.
Dan, are you facilitating cheating?
I don't facilitate any cheating. Ah!
I appreciate
Wow.
your kid.
Maybe I won't give you a plushie then.
Yes, you will.
You're gonna sell me out like that. Player number 1, do you have a guess? No. No?
No idea.
All right, what is this Pokemon?
It was. I got close twice.
You got close twice, but unfortunately, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So player number 1 with 1 point is our fourth winner. That's for you. That's $5 in the, what's it called? The vendors area downstairs. And feel free to pick a plushie. And everybody, let's give one more round of applause for everybody who competed in our Pokédex challenge. Y'all were wonderful. Thank you so much. Kid, if you would go to our final slide. So my sweet baby puppet sister and I also stream on Twitch. And we do play this game frequently, especially when we're doing a Pokemon game on Twitch. So feel free to follow us. I like to think that we're pretty funny. And we try to stream at least every week, typically on Mondays. And we're going to create a Polyswag emote specifically. And
a spirit
if
bomb.
you know, you know.
It needs
Oh,
to
and
know- it- it needs to know
Polyswag
spirit
doing a
bomb.
spirit bomb.
Evolves into Spirit Bomb.
Player 2, you were close.
Yeah.
Would you like a plushie?
Sure.
Player 3, you were also close.
No, I don't. Not really. Who loves?
Yeah, do you want your skunk tank?
Who loves Flareon?
Who loves Flareon?
Who said I do? Wait, who loves Flareon?
Who loves Flareon the most? All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the Pokédex Challenge. My name is Dan. I'm the champion king of all games forever, and this is my kid sister. We hope to see you, and we do this again next year. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of your MAGFest.